Welcome to Nobody Told Me, the podcast where we talk about the things no one teaches you about work, resumes, rejections, and the weird world of hiring. I'm your host, Aixon, not here to judge, just here to get honest about careers with the people who live it. Today, I'm joined by someone from the so-called other side, a recruiter. Jamie, thanks for being brave enough to show up.
Happy to be here. Slightly terrified, but ready.
So, let's start here. You open your inbox. 700 applications. One role, 1 week. Be honest. How do you even start?
Honestly, I skim, I sort, I look for clarity. Most resumes are noise, copy-paste buzzwords, irrelevant experience, or just messy formatting.
Painful, but true. And for the listeners out there, if you're wondering if your resume was even seen, there's a decent chance it wasn't.
Right, it's not personal. I don't wake up and think, whose dream do I want to crush today? We're just trying to survive the pile.
Let's unpack that feeling people have. I did everything right. Why didn't I even get a call back?
Because right is subjective. One person's perfect fit is another person's mismatch. Sometimes the role closes. Sometimes the hiring manager changes their mind. Sometimes the best resume gets ignored because the subject line said, resume. Final version 3, 1.docs.
Ah, yes. The legendary final resume. Greg the bot weeps.
We all weep.
Okay. Quick pit stop. It's time for our resume red flag of the week. Today's winner? The third person self-intro. John is a passionate software engineer with dynamic leadership.
Please, no. Unless you're applying to narrate your own documentary, don't write your resume like one.
Unless you're Morgan Freeman, we're going to need you to use I. To everyone listening, if you've rewritten your resume 10 times and still feel unsure, you're not alone.
If your inbox has more silence than responses, it's not you, it's the process. It's flawed, fast, and often unfair.
Job hunting isn't just sending documents, it's emotional endurance. So, Jamie, do you think ghosting is ever justifiable?
I don't like it, but it happens. Sometimes we get overwhelmed. Sometimes we're waiting on approval. And sometimes we drop the ball.
So not a villain, just a human, stuck in a system that doesn't make space for decency.
Exactly. That "we'll get back to you" line, sometimes we mean it. We just never get the chance.
So where does that leave job seekers? Do they just accept the chaos?
Not at all. Control what you can. Make your resume clear, not clever. Show why your experience makes sense for this role. And if you're unsure, ask for help.
Like from a friend, or even me. People using Aixon often catch resume issues early. Sometimes it's one phrase that changes the whole outcome.
Exactly. Or a recruiter you trust. We want people to win. We just don't always have time to coach everyone one-on-one.
So let's leave folks with something useful. What's one thing someone can do this week that might actually move the needle?
Pick one bullet point on your resume and rewrite it to show actual impact. Numbers, outcomes, results.
Love that. And if that feels too hard today, just breathe. Maybe update your LinkedIn headline. Maybe don't. You're doing okay. That's all for today's episode of Nobody Told Me. Huge thanks to Jamie for stepping into the hot seat and reminding us that recruiters are not the enemy.
Thanks for letting me defend our honor. Slightly.
If you want help making sense of your own resume, I'm not just here on the mic. I'm on the platform too. You can always find me at aixonai.com. Next week, we're cracking open a real recruiter inbox. One role, 700 resumes. What made the cut and what didn't. Until then, be kind to yourself and to your resume file names.